Hi, I'm Jennifer Hewlett, and I am a coach on Team Forward Fitness. And I am just going to talk a little bit about social networking and the do's and don'ts. First of all, I'll just go over a like page. I use a like page. And what I do is I usually post 5 times a day. And when I post, if there's a really important post, and actually most of the time, I will just click share on my personal page so that I hit both places, just in case someone maybe missed it. But the point of a like page is the interaction that you get with people. So I found the best, most effective way to do that is by asking a question. So I'll say, what is your favorite workout? Or do you prefer cardio or strength training? Just something to get them talking. When they start making comments, make sure that you interact back with them because that makes them feel important. When you are interacting back with them, make sure you tag them so that they know that you saw their post. Also, the more they comment, the more they like, the more you're on other people's news feeds. So that gives you more exposure. So you want to get likes and comments and shares. I've noticed one thing that I do is with recipes, I will tell them to share, this recipe to your wall, to save it, so you'll have it for further reference. That's just kind of something that then it shares to their wall and other people have access to it. So that's just another way to get a little bit of exposure too. Also, post pictures, and when you're posting these pictures, post them with a little something, a thought or something. A lot of people will post a picture and then they write a little one-liner like so true or ditto or something, But I think that it's important to maybe write a small quote. What I sometimes will do is take something from some personal development that I've learned, just to let them know why that quote is important to me or what it taught me. And it doesn't always have to be fitness, health and fitness that you post about. A rule of thumb is 4 personal posts to 1 fitness post. Personal posts can be, a funny quote, a funny picture, recipe. Those are basically personal. I would say that the fitness is Beachbody. So basically 1 Beachbody to 4 personal. And share your story. So important. Post transformation pictures, and I post them once a day. But honestly, the best response I get is from my personal transformation story and my picture. So I post those as much as I can. And when I do, I get tons of likes on those. And I even get people messaging me. So people want to know you're real. They want to know that you have a story. They want to know that you have been where they are. They want a relatable story. So that is so important. And I really can't emphasize that enough. But I also use my blog. Now, also again with Facebook, I post 5 times a day. I post at 7 in the morning, 10, noon, 4, and 7. And just make sure that when you're posting something important that you need someone to see and respond to, like a call to action or like your challenge group invitations or whatever, post those at 7 at night, like after people have come home from work. You don't want those posts to get lost during the day when they're busy and they can't respond. So now also I have a blog that I post on. When I post on the blog, I will pin it to my Pinterest. So those are all good things to have kind of simultaneously. You don't have to do them all because that can get overwhelming. But that's another, if that's your thing, then that's an excellent way to get people, your followers, your Pinterest followers, to come over to your or over to your blog to get that information. So also, one thing is another thing that is really important is not to put your link in a post. Your buying link. People want to buy, but they don't want to be sold. People don't want, they don't want to see that, for Shakeology, click this button or whatever. They want you to build a relationship with them. So, post things, get their interest going, and then send them a message, talk to them via message, and get them interested. And then, I think the last thing I ever do, the last step is give them my link right when they're ready to buy. So kind of, you talk them through that. You don't just, no one's going to buy from a link right then. They're not just going to say, oh, yeah, I want Shakeology, and they're not just going to click on it and buy it. In fact, they're probably going to say, you're probably going to be a turnoff, and they're probably not going to want to come back. So be really careful about that, too. No negativity. Don't post, and this is even on, a lot of us have private, like our personal Facebook pages that we have potential customers and coaches. Don't post negative things on your regular Facebook page. I mean, be professional. Don't write, don't put negative things. Like I'm having, today sucks or stuff like that. I mean, be professional. Because those are the people that are going to look for you. They're deciding if they want you as their coach. So you want to make a good impression. Be yourself, I guess, and don't post every 5 to 10 minutes. Spread them out so that you're not being a pest. Also, the one last thing that I wanted to bring up, actually two, but the first one is, don't comment on people's controversial posts. I had an experience where someone posted something really controversial. It was political. I didn't agree with it, and I was like, oh, I want to comment on that, and she's probably not going to buy anyway, or she's not a customer. She won't be a customer. And I wanted to post so bad, and I just thought, no, I'm not going to post. It's just, it just is not worth going there. So I didn't, and a couple of days later, this girl ordered a challenge pack and joined my challenge group. So it's really important to be careful. It's important to be careful what you say to people. These can be your potential customers and coaches, so be careful. Also, don't copy and paste scripts, like invites to your challenge groups on Instagram. People, that is just, people don't like that. It's not personal. You need to be personal and make it personal. And when you comment on their things, don't invite them with a script to a challenge group. Comment on their life, on their family, on their picture. Show an interest in them, because that's what they really want. So I want you guys to really think about these things and see what things you can work on. If you have any questions, I hope I covered everything. But if you have any questions, ask your upline coach, or you can ask me in a comment or whatever. It just, these things are key, and this is a very successful tool if you use it correctly. So good luck, and congratulations for being a coach, and this is an amazing experience, and I'm really excited for you. So see you later.